Hello and welcome to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this video we'll be answering the question, what is an interrogative pronoun? An interrogative pronoun is used in the formation of questions. In fact, they're fundamental to asking who, whom, whose, what and which. And so to many people they're simply called the 5 W's. I'm now going to go through what each of these 5 words mean and give you some examples. So who? It is the interrogative that we use when identifying a person or people. It's used to ask questions about people. So for example, who did you invite to the party? Who is forcing the person that is being asked this question to answer with which people they invited. Whom has 2 specific usages. So it's used instead of who after a preposition is used. So, in whom does he trust the most? Is using whom because there is a preposition in before it. Whom is also used as the object of the verb. So, whom did they celebrate with at the party? Now the verb is celebrate, the subject is they, and the person asking this question wants to know the object of the sentence. Whom were they? Whose. This has a precise usage and it's used only when something belongs to or is associated directly with a person. It's known as the possessive form of who, and it belongs to someone. It directly translates as belonging to whom. Whose house is the party at anyway? The person asking this question wants to know who owns that house? To whom does it belong to? What is used for asking information about people or objects. So for example, what is his real name? This is a probing question that is used to help us identify more information about this person's name. Which? Not that kind of which, no, not at all. Which actually is used when asking for information by specifying one or more people or things from a series of facts that are shared. So, which are the best type of trainers for running in this shop? By asking the question with the word which, the person is asking, out of all the trainers here, which pair would you choose? So they want a very precise answer. Which is the interrogative we use when we want one specific answer from a series of facts or pieces of information. So you might be thinking, why have interrogative pronouns anyway? Well, these 5 words can be used to ask direct or general questions. Interrogatives help us refine whether our question is about people or objects or ideas. And it makes asking questions so much more straightforward. Now I wonder, of the 3 interrogative pronouns I'm listing below, what do you think they all have in common? Take your time for thinking by hitting pause if you need to. Well, they share one thing aside from beginning with W and their next letter being H and the next letter after that being O. All 3 of these interrogative pronouns concentrate on people. They want to know more information about people, whether that's who they are, what belongs to them, and more formally, to whom it involves. Now your turn. For each of the sentences below, what is the interrogative that is missing? Why not hit pause if you need thinking time? Which team do you support? Who told him? Whose business is it? Whom does it concern? And what are you doing this summer? Each of these questions has one specific answer because of the nature of the question. My suggestion, if this is quite difficult to follow, is to try and learn the function of each of these interrogative pronouns so that you're never using the wrong word when you mean to ask a simple question. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?